Mary had grown accustomed to Sarah's self-centered behavior, but this time it had gone too far. Sarah always seemed to find a way to benefit from others without offering anything in return, and Mary was tired of being used. When Sarah suggested a trip to Costco, Mary hesitated, knowing it would likely end with Sarah expecting her to pay. Sarah's persistence was relentless. She always made it seem like it was no big deal. This time, she even got Mary's husband, Thomas, involved. Astonishingly, Thomas agreed to go along with Sarah's plans, leaving Mary stunned by his sudden support for Sarah. But Thomas had a plan of his own. Sarah had a habit of manipulating situations to her advantage, often using the kids to get her way. She'd make plans involving Mary's child before even consulting her, making it difficult for Mary to refuse. But this time, Thomas had a scheme in mind that would make Sarah face the consequences of her freeloading behavior. The day of the Costco trip arrived, and Sarah was in high spirits. She hopped into the car, acting as if everything was perfectly normal. As they entered the store, Sarah quickly began piling items into the cart, clearly without any intention of paying. When Mary suggested they separate their purchases, Sarah reluctantly took another cart, but continued adding items without hesitation. Sarah's behavior had always been predictable. She knew how to push boundaries without explicitly crossing them, relying on others' kindness to get what she wanted. Today, she was playing her usual game. But Mary and Thomas were ready. They had talked through every detail, and Mary felt a mix of nervousness and anticipation. It was time for Sarah to learn that her actions had consequences. At the checkout line, as expected, Sarah began fumbling through her bag. "Oh no, I must have forgotten my wallet," she said, her tone far too casual for someone who had just bought a cart full of groceries. Thomas looked at Mary and nodded. It was time to execute his plan. Mary handed her basket to Thomas and stepped away, pretending to answer a call. Meanwhile, Thomas also stepped out of the line, leaving Sarah alone with her overflowing cart. She was visibly confused, glancing around for them. The busy Costco crowd moved around her as she awkwardly tried to hold her place in line, clearly unsure of what to do next. Minutes turned into what felt like an eternity for Sarah. Her confusion turned into irritation as she scanned the crowd, hoping to spot Thomas or Mary coming back to rescue her. Instead, she was left standing there, the reality of her situation slowly dawning on her. People in line began to notice, their curious glances adding to Sarah's discomfort. After a while, Mary received a message from Sarah. "Hey, where are you? Come back. I need you to pay." Mary couldn't help but laugh. Sarah was still waiting, completely unaware that they had no intention of coming back to bail her out this time. Thomas and Mary walked out of the store together, their plan successfully unfolding. They could see Sarah furiously calling them, her face red with frustration. "How could you leave me like that?" she screamed over the phone. "You know I didn't have my wallet." Thomas remained calm. "If you don't have your wallet, you can't shop. It's simple. We're tired of always covering for you, Sarah." His voice was steady, without any hint of apology. Sarah's protest continued, but Thomas had had enough. He started the car, leaving Sarah behind. She ended up taking multiple buses to get home, and by the next day, word had spread throughout the neighborhood about what had happened. The other moms had been watching Sarah's behavior for a long time, and now they had something new to talk about. Jessica, one of the other moms, confronted Sarah when she came to complain at Mary's door. "Isn't that the story where you forced yourself into a promise and then expected others to pay again? You got what you deserved." Jessica's bluntness was both surprising and satisfying to Mary, who watched the exchange from her porch. Sarah's face flushed, and she left without another word. From that point on, her attempts to manipulate others became less frequent. The other moms, tired of her behavior, distanced themselves as well. There was an unspoken agreement among them that Sarah's tactics wouldn't be tolerated anymore. Her charm had worn off, and the reality of her selfishness was apparent to everyone. Mary, finally free from Sarah's constant demands, found herself closer to the other moms in the neighborhood. They began shopping together, each paying for their own items, and Mary felt a sense of peace she hadn't felt in a long time. The incident with Sarah had been a turning point, one that brought her closer to the people who truly valued her friendship. It wasn't just about Costco or paying for groceries, it was about respect. Mary realized that she had allowed Sarah's behavior to go unchecked for too long, always choosing to avoid confrontation. But seeing Thomas take a stand and knowing that she had supported his plan gave Mary a new sense of confidence. It was empowering to draw a line and enforce it. Thomas, too, seemed different after the incident. He had always been supportive, but this time his actions had made a tangible difference in their lives. When he saw Sarah trying to force her way into their plans, he had taken the opportunity to show Mary that they didn't have to be passive. They could take control, even in the face of someone as persistent as Sarah. The next few weeks were different. Sarah's presence in the neighborhood seemed to fade. She no longer showed up at gatherings uninvited, and the moms felt more relaxed during their meetups. The tension that had always accompanied Sarah's arrival was gone, replaced by a sense of camaraderie that hadn't been there before. Mary even found herself laughing more during their outings. She realized that her reluctance to confront Sarah had prevented her from fully enjoying these friendships. Now, without the constant worry of being taken advantage of, she could be herself. She could spend time with her friends without the looming shadow of Sarah's manipulations. One afternoon, Mary was sitting with Jessica and a few of the other moms at the local park. The kids were playing on the swings, their laughter echoing across the playground. Jessica turned to Mary, a smile playing on her lips. "You know, I think that was the first time anyone has ever stood up to Sarah like that. It was about time." Mary nodded, a smile spreading across her face. "I think we all needed it. I just hope she learned something from all this." "Maybe she will, maybe she won't," Jessica replied. "But either way, we're better off." The others nodded in agreement, and Mary felt a warmth spread through her. It was a sense of belonging, of knowing that she was surrounded by people who truly cared for her, not because of what they could get from her, but because of who she was. Days turned into weeks, and Sarah's isolation became more apparent. She had tried, on a couple of occasions, to regain her foothold in the group, but the dynamic had shifted. People were polite, but distant. They had seen her true colors, and the trust she had broken couldn't be mended with a few insincere smiles or empty apologies. Mary found solace in her strengthened relationships with the other moms. They began organizing more activities together: trips to the park, family dinners, and even movie nights. The atmosphere was light and enjoyable, free from the constant demands that Sarah used to impose on them. One day, Mary received a message from Sarah. It was short, almost curt. "I know you think I'm selfish, but I never thought you'd leave me like that. I guess I deserved it." Mary read the message a couple of times, her emotions mixed. There was no apology, just a vague acknowledgement of what had happened. It wasn't enough for her to feel any sympathy. Mary decided not to reply. She knew that nothing she said would change the way Sarah saw herself or her actions. Instead, she focused on her own life, on her family, and on the friendships that had flourished in the absence of manipulation. The next weekend, Mary and Thomas decided to have a small barbecue at their house, inviting the neighborhood families. The sun was shining, and the kids were running around the yard, their laughter filling the air. The smell of grilled food mixed with the scent of freshly cut grass, and Mary found herself smiling as she looked around at her friends. Thomas walked over, handing her a plate. "Looks like everyone's having a good time," he said, his eyes scanning the crowd. "No drama, no freeloaders, just good friends." Mary nodded, her eyes meeting his. "Thank you," she said, her voice soft, "for everything, for standing up for us." Thomas smiled, leaning in to kiss her forehead. "Always." As the day turned into evening and the sky filled with hues of orange and pink, Mary felt a deep sense of contentment. The events at Costco had been a catalyst for change, one that had brought her closer to her family and her friends. It wasn't just about drawing boundaries, it was about valuing herself and the people who truly valued her. Sarah might not have understood why they left her behind that day, but Mary knew it had been the right thing to do. It was a lesson, for Sarah, for herself, and for anyone who thought that kindness meant being a doormat. True kindness was knowing when to say no, when to stand up for yourself, and when to walk away from those who only sought to take advantage of you. And as the stars began to appear in the darkening sky, Mary knew she had done just that. She had walked away from someone who didn't value her, and in doing so, she had walked towards something far more meaningful: a community of friends who cared, respected, and uplifted each other.